welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. Heart to heart, let go of some of that independence. We love being independent. You don't gotta do nothing for me. I can do it for myself. I don't need your help. That's fine if you are okay with being single, or if you're okay with not even having friends. Just do your own thing. But if you're trying to have relationships in your life, friendship, romantic relationship, marriage, whatever, you're going to have to let go of some of that independence, because what tends to happen is if we're independent, we want everything to go our way because we feel like we have control. Let's be honest. When we're independent over something, we try to control the things in our lives. Even though we know we don't have control over it 100%, we still try. So if someone is coming into your life and they are willing to help you, it doesn't even have to be financially, but if they're just willing to just be a friend, if they're willing to be your partner, date you, take you to do nice things, or just spend hours on the phone talking to you, or give you ideas, or anything, like add to your life in some type of way. And you're like, no, because I don't need your assistance. I don't need your help. Don't do nothing for me. Just be there. Nobody wants to be a cardboard figure in somebody's life. I don't care who you are. Even with my friends, I don't want to just feel like I'm never of assistance in their life. I'm just an object or a figure that's just there in their life to just show like, oh, I got a friend. But there's nothing. You never need me. You never need advice. Nothing. I can never do anything for you because you're so independent. You can do it on your own. I see you going through something. You don't want to share what's going on because you're independent and you're going to handle it. You don't need my advice. You don't need anybody knowing your business. You don't need none of that because you're an independent person. And that gets tough, and that pushes away good people that God has allowed into your life. Not even all the time good people, because some people are in our life just so we can have experience with them and we can learn a lesson. But regardless, there's a reason for them being in your life. So if you're constantly in this shell of independence, I'm going to do what I want to do. Don't talk to me about nothing because I know what I'm doing. I know this is my life. I know what I want. I know. Pump the brakes, because that's just going to push people away. If you're so independent, people are going to feel like, well, you don't need my help. You don't need me in your life. What benefit am I to your life? Nobody wants to feel like that they're just a leech. And that's what people like that make you feel like. Because it's like, well, why am I here? And then it's crazy because those people are the same people that will be giving and giving and giving to their friends or their relationship. But they don't want their friends or their relationship partners to do it for them. And that's where the problem comes in. And I can speak on this because I have been that person. I've also been the person who's been in a friendship with people and they didn't want anything from me. Like, just be there. If I want to hang out, we can hang out, but let me pay for everything. Let me choose the place to go. It's like I was just the show up person. And I felt like I had no say so. I felt like I was a user because you're always trying to pay for me. You're always trying to buy me things. And it's like, I'm not your girlfriend. Like, you know, like that type of attitude. And even though it was nice, the person, she was really nice. It was just like, that's genuinely how she was. And she didn't mind, you know, giving to other people because she had it like that. And she was like, oh, you're a single mom. Like, girl, I got you. But in my mind, it didn't make me feel good. And so that's why it's really important that you are, first of all, having those conversations to make sure that how you show up in people's lives is what they are okay with and that they feel comfortable with. Because you'll be amazed at how many times, even though you're doing the most courteous, the most sweet things, you can make somebody feel like crap. You really can. That was the way I felt in my friendship with my girlfriend, because I felt like she was just, you know, super sweet, super thoughtful, but it just made me feel uncomfortable. I haven't been in a relationship like that, thank you, Jesus, but I have been in a relationship where I was the person who was like, oh, I don't want to ask for nothing, don't do nothing for me, I can do it myself. And if I get upset, it could be over something minor, like, I don't know, I'm running out of gas and I don't get paid until the end of the week. I would use my credit cards instead of asking my partner, like, hey, do you mind giving me some gas money? or whatever. They will have to try to figure out what I needed versus me opening my mouth and saying, hey, this is what I need. That's what you're here for. We're here to lean on each other. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not being ridiculous and asking for unrealistic things, then what's the harm in asking? It was pride of, I don't want to ask for help when I know that you're here and you're available to me, but I don't want to be the person to ask you. And thus, in the end, they were doing it for another woman, because I don't care what y'all say, men like to feel needed and they like to feel wanted as well. And they also like to be providers. No matter what financial level they're on, they like to feel like they could do for you. And if you're always like, nah, I got it, I'm not going to say nothing, I don't need you, what do you need? Like trying to be the man and the woman in the relationship, it's not going to last. And if it does, you're going to find out some hurtful things. I've been there. And so loosen up. You can still be independent in a sense. I really do believe you should be interdependent in a relationship. You should not ever be fully dependent. You should definitely not be independent, straight independent in that relationship if you want it to last. You just need to learn how to have a good balance. So, like I said, make sure that you're working on that. If you feel like you are just too much of an independent person, you don't want nobody's help, you can't take advice from nobody but yourself and all that, don't even entertain a relationship, because it's not going to turn out good for you. And those people that you have connected with in relationships, that's not going to be good for them either, because they're not going to feel good. And then that may make them resent you in the end, because they're like, well, you think you're better than me. Like, it's going to do everything opposite of what you're really trying to do. I'm telling you, please listen to what I'm saying. But that's my message for today. Please just let go of some of that independence. Some of it. Think about it. Push forward. See how it works out for you. If it doesn't, if you tried it and you feel like it just didn't work, then oh well, that you tried it and it didn't work, and then go back to doing whatever you were doing before. But just try it and see how much your relationships on any level, family relationships, relationships with your kids, your spouse, your partner, your friendships, all the above, watch how they change and they blossom when you start sharing that energy of let me help you, you can help me. Start sharing some of those responsibilities. Stop trying to overbear yourself with things that you can get help with. That's what you have people in your life for. And plus, when you share the workload or whatever that is, emotionally, physically, whatever you're needing help with, when you have people that's willing to help you with certain things in your life, and you share that with them and you allow them to help you, you'll be a much more pleasant person to be around. I promise you. Just try it. But y'all let me know what you think. Drop your comments in the comment box below. Send me an email if you like. Just let me know whatever is going through your mind. If you've had an experience like this, if you know what I'm talking about, let's talk about it. Share it with the public, or you can share it with me. If you'd like me to share a testimony for you, I am more than pleased to do so. I will not share any of your personal information. We'll just share the testimony and just be uplifting for somebody else. But either way it goes, let's chat, keep the conversation going, and we will talk next time. Bye.